Hey everyone, welcome to Man Who Eats. Today it's snowing, but that's not stopping me from eating a pepperoni pan pizza off the Big Green Egg. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to be notified every time I come out with a new recipe. I'm always cooking on my Big Green Egg, and I'm always ready to share with you. Everyone grew up with this pepperoni pan pizza, a soft, buttery crust loaded with cheese and toppings. Today I'll show you how to do it on any grill or smoker. Let's get started. First, get your Big Green Egg grill or smoker set up for 450 degrees indirect cooking. It's a bit cold and snowy today, but that never stopped anyone, especially me. To lock the Big Green Egg in at 450 degrees, set the bottom vent all the way open and close the daisy wheel to just 3/4 closed or 1/4 open, depends on if you're an optimist or a pessimist. While the grill is heating up, let's go ahead and prepare our pizza. I'm using all store-bought ingredients to make this simple, and you should too. Get a dough ball from your local grocery store, get a pepperoni stick, slice it yourself, some whole milk mozzarella, shred that yourself, and the pizza sauce is real simple, real easy. We'll get to that in just a minute. Generously oil a 12-inch cast iron pan. I'm using a paper towel to soak up any extra oil and ensure an even coat. Next, sprinkle a pinch of cornmeal on the bottom. This is key. This will provide a nice texture to the crust and will help you get the dough to release from the bottom of the pan once it's finished. Without the cornmeal, that dough runs the risk of getting stuck to the bottom of the pan and you'll have torn crust, torn pizza, and nobody wants that. Gently stretch out the dough to roughly the size of the bottom of the pan. It's okay if the dough doesn't quite make it all the way to the edge at this point. We're going to cover with plastic and let rest for about an hour. When we come back, that dough should have spread all the way to the edges. If after 1 hour the dough hasn't quite made it there, go ahead and gently spread the dough to the edges of the pan. Use your fingers to create a rim for the crust, pushing the sides of the dough up onto the pan. For the sauce, I'm just using a can of San Marzano tomatoes that I have hand crushed. Generously sauce the dough. You will want a healthy amount of sauce to help weigh down the dough and prevent it from bubbling up in the pan. Sprinkle some oregano, basil, and granulated garlic over the sauce. If you feel like it, now would be the time to put a pinch of red pepper flake over the sauce as well. Next, add your shredded whole milk mozzarella cheese. It is important to use whole milk mozzarella because this will spread the best and melt the best on this pizza. If you can't find a block of mozzarella cheese that you can shred yourself, it is acceptable. I'll look the other way if you get a shredded mozzarella. Just ensure that it's whole milk. Finally, add the pepperoni. I'm using a boar's head pepperoni stick that I've sliced myself. Just before the pizza hits the grill, top with freshly grated Parmesan cheese. This will add a little bit of a salty bite to it, as well as get some nice coloring when we take it off the grill. On a Kamado-style cooker, try to get the pizza as high into the dome as possible. I have a setup that is 2 grates essentially stacked on top of each other. This helps elevate the pan and circulate the hot air on top of the pizza, so we're not cooking it from the bottom up. We are cooking it evenly throughout. Put the pan on the grill and cook for 30 to 40 minutes or until the crust is golden brown and all the cheese has melted and started to bubble. Begin checking at 30 minutes to ensure that it doesn't overcook. When it's ready, the pizza will look like this: gooey, cheesy, bubbly, and delicious. Remove from the grill and let rest in the pan for 5 minutes before carefully removing to a cutting board. This recipe makes a 12-inch pizza that is best sliced into 6 pieces. You'll know it's cooked when you see the soft, airy, chewy crust with a slightly crunchy underside. This is the sweet spot you're looking for. Top it with fresh basil if you have it. Either way, this is a delicious pepperoni pan pizza worthy of a Friday night, game night, or a night in with the family, or even if your kids have friends over. The recipe is linked in the description below and at manwhoeats.com. Thumbs up this video if you love pizza, and be sure to subscribe for more grilling recipes, tips, and tricks. See you next time.